details. Looking at. Well, you got your bigger tires, boys. Scoot over, looking at. Gang! Gang! Quit with all that shit. Gang, gang! How y'all doing? Man, I had my son all weekend, and I don't play online when I got my boy. We had a good weekend too. We went to the trampoline park yesterday, and then we went to pick out his birthday gift, and I got him a Spider-Man motorcycle that he can ride on. He loved it. And usually, I don't know what changed. Something changed. Usually he, he's pretty anxious to get back to his mom. Sometimes Friday night, when it's time to take a shower, if he's not ready to go in the tub yet, then first thing he said, I want to go home. I want to, and that was kind of the go-to for anything when he didn't feel like he was getting his way. He wanted to go home. And this weekend it was much softer and delicate, and we really were just stuck together. Always hugging and snuggling, and before he was kind of distant to me, and so it really filled my cup, and then it's a strange dynamic when it's time for him to go home and he doesn't want to go, because that's not something that has been an issue. Like when it's time to go, he's usually happy and ready to go. And hey, Nicolina, hey, Rage. So this time he was, I don't want to go home, and and wouldn't get in the car, and wanted me to hold him, and he just buried his little neck in my face, buried his little face in my neck, and he just wasn't enthused about going. And as much as it's so strange, because as much as you don't want him to feel that way, it also feels good at the same time. Like, it's very hard to explain, yes, absolutely. And I was, I had been. I was much calmer. And we just, we really, really, really enjoyed each other's time. And he didn't have his little anger issues. Usually he'll get a little angry about something, and then if he doesn't want to go home, then he's like, well, I want some private time, and he'll just go in the room and shut the door, and he'll just sit there and cool down. He's very, very mature in that way, and he didn't require private time. So I was enthused, and I tell you what, like this car seat, like I never take it out. I don't, and it was good. It felt really good to hear him back there, and see him back there in his seat, and man, it was so awesome, so that part's over. He is definitely an empath, definitely. So we just had a marvelous weekend. And I, with him having the COVID a few weeks ago, this was the first time that, everything worked out for him to be able to come. So, all good stuff. All good stuff. I also want to mention.
In 2 miles, take the exit toward Maple Road.
I also want to make the mention that I don't really know what all is going on with Michelle. What I'll tell you is that I'm hopeful for Ernie. Right? I do not. I have loathed Ernie, and I have said that I hate him. But it was just very strong negative feelings that I felt for Ernie at that time during those instances. And whatever Ernie is trying to do, I support a healthy Ernie to continue doing whatever it is his dreams are. I can tell you that I see I see something that looks like change. I don't know. I'm not here to talk about anything else about Ernie other than I hope that he gets himself back where he wants to be at, and he can push forward and be helpful. The idea of Ernie's helpfulness, I do believe could be twofold, like mine, or threefold even. I do believe Ernie possesses the potential to be a person that could restore hope. Upright and doing his giddy up. There's really none of us that have been responsible for, achieving what we're all here doing, and that's, that's not why I came in. I didn't come in thinking, oh great, I'm gonna find Summer Wells. I never thought that. I knew that I could come in and I could be helpful to the family, and I knew that I could restore some hope, and along the way be useful and helpful to the people that are in the chats and things, right? And that to me is the very important part. Unfortunately, I am one of those guys that if somebody is out here in the YouTube world, kicking up dust on somebody's innocent name, man, I apologize, but I gotta jump on your neck. I really do. I need to jump on their neck so that I can go on ahead and help their channel out. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to restore hope, change behaviors, and grow. Like, I'm here to grow too, right? So, this morning, I'm not going to make this whole thing about Gigi, but poor Gigi. Y'all pray for Gigi. Gigi, she thinks she needs $10,000 of y'all's money from the GoFundMe to help her find some missing kids. Let me tell you what. Looked up Gigi's assets. Thank you. They're extra green today. It's because I'm in love. No. Maybe. Gigi said that she's lost a yacht and she's lost some motorcycles due to the Summer Wells case. So I went ahead and looked up her assets and her husband's assets. Man, they ain't never owned no fucking yacht. They ain't never owned no motorcycles neither. So Gigi, you got to get your goddamn shit together, little mama. Look here. Man, what you need to do, what the fuck you need to do is you need to search for your sanity before you start searching for little kids. Because let me tell you what, unless these families that you want to help are involved, well, you're not good help right now. You dig? You're not real good help. You can't even really just help yourself right now, right? Like, how, Gigi, how did me striking your channel make you lose a yacht and some motorcycles and shit? Man, look here. You don't work no job, little mama. You don't work no job. Your husband works a job. So if he can't stay off the YouTube long enough to keep the yacht bills and the motherfucking me motorcycle payments paid, that's what you're saying. What you're saying is you don't have the money to pay for your shit. That you didn't, man, come on. You should have came on this bitch and said, I lost a boat looking ass. Bitch, when you say you lost a yacht, it start making you sound like Puffy Combs looking at. Bitch, you ain't got no yacht. Fuck you talking about? You ain't got no yacht. So you quit that shit. You own a mobile home trailer. You mean to tell me you fucked around and bought a yacht while you lived in a trailer looking ass? Baby, you should have went to live on the yacht and sold the trailer. And then maybe you could make the payments on both. Boy. Boy, y'all got to make this shit. Y'all ain't too good at this, man. Y'all are not too good at this. You know, like Gigi. Why don't you just call it what it is, Gigi? For real. Call it what it is. Like, say my husband can't budget money and I'm not any fucking help either, and we're starting to lose shit. Don't say you done already lost some shit you never had, bitch. Let me tell you what. You would not even qualify for a loan on a fucking yacht because you live in a trailer looking ass. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a trailer at all. But in Gigi's situation, she don't live in a trailer and own a yacht. Boy, shit. What the fuck you talking about, man? I lost a yacht, bitch. You know what dignifies and signifies a yacht, young woman? Oi, the goddamn me price and the square footage on the hoe. If you can sleep on the hoe, we're not talking about a pontoon boat, Gigi. We're talking about a fucking yacht, one you can sit down on a toilet and flush the motherfucker. That's a yacht. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 bang. Gigi. Gigi said that I put a strike on her channel. Guess what? This bitch been saying I'm a fucking pedophile. This bitch said I'm an aggravated child sexual assaultist. This bitch, she said I sell child pornography. And then goddamn me, when I put a strike on her channel for fucking around with my shit, the bitch is starting to say that I'm the one that's tearing her life up. I didn't make you. I didn't make you use my shit in an untransformative way. You done that on your own. In fact, let me tell you what, when your greasy ass, dusty ass husband called me about 2 weeks ago with his bitch ass, he was like, what's up, friend looking ass? And I was like, I ain't got no friend, just family, fuck you mean. So he was like, yeah. He was trying to get together and make the Chablis pop. And I'm like, look here, bro, I don't fuck with you or your bitch ass wife. Fuck both of y'all looking ass. And I said, matter of fact, David, let me tell you this. Cash App gang, 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 bang. I was like, look, David, I was like, does that bitch like it regular or extra crispy? And he said, Benny, well, I don't think Gigi likes chicken. I said, nah, bro. I said, I'm finna take that channel you got. You want me to do it regular or extra crispy? He was like, oh, no, don't do that. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm finna take that channel from you, bro. He was like, no, don't do that. What do I gotta do? And I was like, tell that bitch take them goddamn videos about me down. He was like, okay, it's done. Oi, look here, David. Oi. Call me, bro. Call me right now. David. David, call me right now. Talk to me. I'll take the strike off, bro. I'll take the strike off, bro. I'll take the strike off. Okay? If you're nauseous, I love you, KCK. KCK and Cash Out Gang. Brandy Bradford, I love your ass. I love your ass, girl. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate that so much. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. I love you. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta call somebody back looking ass. I love you, KCK. Like a fat kid loves cake. I promise you I do. I do. Hello? What's up, looking ass?
What are you doing? Are you still live?
Oh, yeah, I'm still live.
Oh, yeah, man, you fucking bad. Let me call you right back. I gotta get on this highway. And next thing I know, many kids Sunday.
Well, I thought, you know what? Let me just pull a Ernie shell and keep a camera on me the whole time the way back. But I made it, looking ass. I made it. I'm touchdown. Yeah.
You gotta,
That's fizzle.
you gotta touch on that little situation with the horns and shit.
Oh, yeah, Gigi. I forgot, Gigi. I know somebody that can help you out with that 10,000. You need to help find them little kids. You get at Brad, B-R-A-D, Wishon, W-I-S-H-O-N. Man, he's looking for a partner in some yard barns. He said he got a model home for you, but you can't have Wi-Fi. You got to stay off the YouTube. Oh, hell yeah, y'all go check out the Gabby Petito Foundation on Twitter, man. Go show some love. Tell them Benny Keys sent you. Blood Money Benny Keys sent you. Yeah, bro. What's up, KK? What's up, babe? Yeah, that was yeah, man, that was a lot, bro. That was a lot. I'm still seeing how this yeah, I want to touch on the Cal City thing for a moment. Now, I want to clear something up with the Cal City situation. And of course, this isn't my opinion, but it's loosely based on, mildly based on knowing how the systems work, right? So, you have these two parents that have come out saying that their children, that they've entered them into this scenario with Jacqueline and Trezell West, in regards to Orrin Norson, Classic and Sincere. These two parents come out and they're talking about how their children were placed with the West some time ago, and that her children, in her, her vernacular specifically is that they have been adopted out. So the first thing that came to my mind was definitely the children were taken by word of the state. It was a closed adoption, and everything moved forward. Well, these people are essentially holding the connotation that that the West could be involved with their children being missing. And I ask you to ask yourself, why did they not come out 14 months ago and talk about this? They talk about it only after the boys have been declared dead and the West received a true bill. So anyone that's not familiar with what a true bill is when your case or a case that pertains to you is brought before a grand jury. If the grand jury decides to indict, what is returned is called a true bill. That true bill, what that signifies is essentially your preliminary examination. Preliminary examination comes after your arraignment, and it is basically a court appearance to make sure or not if there's enough evidence to go to trial. So when you get a true bill, you automatically have your preliminary examination waived. It means a true bill means there is enough evidence to go to a trial. So essentially, what you get brought up into is an open plea, or if you plead guilty, you could be in an open plea situation, or you plead not guilty, and then you move forward with the trial. So, for anybody watching that Cal City stuff, please don't get caught up in what this new allegation looks like. It's not even an allegation. It's just it's a mother and a father who lost custody of their children, and 14 months later they're with the contention that the West could potentially have had something to do with that. At this point, that commentary alone is it's obtusely slanderous, because there's no the children were placed with the West as foster parents, but then adopted out subsequent. So it's don't pay attention to any of that, right? Like, not right now. It's still too early for anyone. I know AV mentioned it, and I'm not striking down anything AV said, but until there's more evidence, like, it's just it's something that is not helpful to the West right now, in terms of getting a clean judgment, right? That part, it holds no water, other than with the Court of Public Appeal, right? The people that could potentially get a jury summons for the West scenario may also have potentially been swayed or dissuaded by media, the new media that is reference to two other children that the West also had contact with. So if that case doesn't meet some sort of resolution before the West go before a trial, you have an issue with that weighing in on the potential jury pool. You have a comment about that, Fizzle?
No, I agree. I think that they came forward, and I don't really know why they came forward so much time later. Like, where was this story a long time ago? That just seems really out of place, I guess. I really can't even fathom why they were just now saying something. That's super strange, but I agree.
I thought about it, and I thought that, well, potentially the DA wouldn't allow them to maybe make a reference to their children being missing before something popped off with the West and the courts. Now, once you see that sort of threshold, that dam being broken, in terms of being brought to a criminal trial, then you sort of see a floodgate open up. But you know, that's between that segment was between the parents and the news station. So, you know, I don't know. It certainly to me seems like just a really bad time to be bringing out stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's certainly not helpful in the way that.
So
Go ahead.
what you were saying is they were fostered by the West, then were adopted out, right?
That's what the lady said. She said that they were adopted out. So if they were adopted out, that would mean that they would still be in the West. If the West adopted them, they would still be in the West care. And we know that to not be true. Also, subsequent to those children, there were many other children that were also fostered by the West too, where there's no issues with those children. So it's one of those niche things that, you know, I mean, you could potentially have many parents. I don't know how many children they fostered, but you could potentially have many parents that are in that same predicament as those two parents, where, yes, you know, their children, biological children, may have been fostered by the West, but they moved on through the system. So, you know, it is what it is. You're right, KK. Whatever the case may be, I do pray that the children are okay. I really do. Hey, Ion.
Hey, Benny.
Yes, ma'am.
You told me you were gonna call you back. I didn't mean you. Like I was giving you shit, but you called me back during your live. Like what?
Forget about it, right? Do you know anything about that video?
I'm gonna bring my groceries in the house, and I'm gonna be a subscriber, a Benny fan, and listen and chat because I gotta put my groceries up and stuff.
Cereal milk. Look at that. Ooh, that's cereal milk. Look at that cereal. Oh, you can't see it, man. It's so colorful. Yes. Okay. Bring your groceries in and cook me some hamburger helper looking ass.
No, ew, no.
You don't like hamburger helper?
We can't even eat that in my house because my son has celiac disease. We can't eat none of that crap. That's right.
I forgot. Well, okay, bring your groceries in. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. So, yeah, it's a good question, Casey. It's not even the 14 months that they waited while Classic and Sincere were missing. It was many years they waited to come forward. You're exactly right. I didn't even really put that into much of a reference, but you're exactly right. You're exactly right. It's been years and years later, and they only wait to come forward now. So, Marita, it's not about backing the wrong horse, love. You come in here with that silly shit. It's about due process in America. Are you American? Let me ask you that, Marlita. I'm supposed to back the wrong horse. All of us are. See, we didn't know they were the wrong horse specifically and definitively until a few days ago. So you come in there with that silly shit. In your mind, everybody's guilty first. How has that worked out in your life for you? Oh, Marlita, you brand new to this shit. It is the constitutional right, Nicolina. Can you please tell Marlita? Oh, Marlita! Looking ass. Tear your bitch ass. Yeah, girl. Don't play with no more fire. Just leave it like this. Don't play with it.
Ebert. But it doesn't have to mean we back them like you do. How is it due process defined as supporting? You ever been in trouble before and had a defense attorney looking ass? Right? You support them because their children are missing. And then once the court says they were involved or somebody else was involved, then you change, sir. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Cash App gang or PayPal gang. Gang, gang, gang. Boy, you better tear your ass, Ebert. Ebert Humperdink, looking ass. Tear your ass, boy. Thank you. Thank you, Dopey Forever. I love you, Mama. I love you, babe. Anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to touch on. I want to motivate Ernie to continue trying to be a great human being. I'm not saying you made it yet. It's a long fucking road. You may not make it for years potentially, friend. But the point is, you got the vessel pointed in what looks like the right direction. Man, full steam ahead, bro. Full steam ahead. Don't look back for nothing. It said in the city of Gomorrah, if you look back, you turned into a pillar of salt. Don't look back, Ernest. Push forward. Stay on the track. Do your awareness and do your stuff you're doing and treat these women with respect, bro. Now, Marlita and Ebert, you have my permission to call them whatever you want, sir. Blueberry muffin. Oh, I got a couple of different ones. I'll show you the other kind I got. No, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. Sorry. Where is my hydrator? Ladies, if you smoke CBD and you ever get to CBD and it seems like it's a little dusty, what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of these. They're called a Boveda or Boveda. It's a liquid pack, right? And you put it in with your flowers, right? What I do is I just push it all to one side and then I curl it and I just put that joker in there all the way to the bottom. Then you leave it in there overnight, and tomorrow when you wake up, that stuff will be, see it? It'll come back. That's what you want. That's what you want. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 gang. You like super glue? I like super glue too. Thank you, Miss Barbara. I love you, baby. I like the cereal milk. That's what this is cereal milk. And then this super exotic. And then I got a little one of these. I'll show you that one. That's the white runts. Ooh, it's so beautiful. Yes, that's what you do. Ooh. These are called white runts. Super duper exotic. Hey, Gigi, I see you just posted a video. Fuck you. Terror Squad, baby. Ansata. Ansata. But I'm going to still call you TS, baby. Terror Squad, baby. Terror Squad, baby. It is beautiful. Gorilla Glue. Which one? Number 4? All right, so I seen it last night. Came back looking like this looking ass. She was like, send eyeliners. Look here, divorce cake here. Ooh, I never heard of divorce cake. Let me tell you what, Nicolina. You might as well just shave them fuckers off and then get them tattooed on. If you're going to be fucking with that RSO very long, baby, you got to, man, you got to have a vacuum hooked to that joker, baby. Cash App gang. Gang, 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 bang. KK, babe. Ooh, queen. What you wearing, queen? Let me take a screenshot and zoom you in, queen. Ooh. No, I'm good. I'm all goody. Like A Boogie with the hoodie. They found the other boys. They are with CPS. They are safe with Bio Boys. Good. The rice cooker? Ooh, girl. You know what is safer? Well, I don't know how much safer it is. Everclear. Gang, gang, baby. Everclear. That's what I used before. Everclear. And it's, you know, it's pretty safe. Thank you, Catlin. Yeah, it's pretty safe. Bubblegum, Mints, Blue Dream, and Plaid OG. Nice. Skittles, Blueberry. Nice. Nice. No, I'm not bringing it back to life. I leave it in this top. I leave it in this thing, and a lot of times I'll leave the top off it, go inside, forget, and I come back out and the shit didn't air it out. So, yeah, no, this shit ain't, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing. So you trying to say that if you get a cigar and that joker dries out on you, it's a shitty cigar? No. It's not a shitty cigar. Well, I got some world-class cigars. I got some cigars, well, we'll just say, you ain't supposed to have. Everclear, just the Everclear you drink. The 150 grain, whatever. Puff Magic Dragon. I know they do. That's why I don't mess with them blunts or nothing, but you can see. This is abusing the flowers. This is a Habana. You see it says Habana? Monte Cristo Habana? This is a legitimate Cuban. That's a legitimate Cuban cigar. It's Habana. Right? Let me see. Me and my pops get busy with them. Look at this one. This the Monte Cristo Habana. Cuban. No, yeah, when you mess with that Everclear, yeah, I used to do that too with the orange peels. When you mess with the Everclear, that shit'll dissolve off, right? Like it'll dissolve off, and then you can decarb it or whatever. Yeah, I used to put them in them grape wraps, but man, after a while, them grapes started giving me a damn headache. My wife makes beard balms, bro. I would love to send you some your way and get some honest feedback on them. I would love to try it, for sure. If you email me, you use Everclear to clean your bangers. Yeah. Yeah, email me. I'll even pay for it. I'll pay for it. Altitude Films. Hey, Savage. Oh, the tips. I'll show you how to use the tips right quick. So the tips, there's 2 ways you can do them. But essentially what you got is you got your tip. And then you got your paper. Glue side up. You're going to put that tip in here. Right? Your flour goes in. You could even make these tips. You can make cones without the flour. I'm going to show you. So you just roll the tip down until the paper tucks underneath. Then you just lick the glue on the length of the tip. And then you just roll it over. Then what you can do is you can lightly lick the tape and then roll it over. Hoo-ah. Then what you can do, I use a cigarette usually, but you take you a cigarette and you just push it down in and open it up. You can stuff it from the top. You can scoop it. I don't do them that way, but for those that don't roll good, that's how you can do them. The system makes you sick. Yeah. We all need one. Master rolling with Benny. That's right. We'll try some of this shit out. Gotta lick it before you stick it. Y'all ladies nasty. Shitballs. ALTITUDE. Altitude, like up in the air. Films. FILMZ. Not a SZ. Altitude Films. There you go. Thank you. At gmail.com. And as long as yeah, we'll work something out, bro. Yeah. Raw is the bomb. Hell yeah. The cool thing about raw is if you're doing anything in your life, like even YouTubers, like you could go get you can get sponsorship by Raw. It's no problem. I know 2 rappers that aren't even big time rappers, but they're sponsored by Raw. So anytime they go do shows or whatever, you know, they got the Raw apparel line and they all the Raw papers and all that shit. You know, they give them boxes to give away at the shows and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go after me a raw paper sponsorship. Yeah, the wet packs are good. You know, because I also I like table weed. Like it's one of my things. Like you could, once you get it to the, you know, to the tackiness you want, you could just take a portion of it and put it in a bowl and just leave it on the table and that shit will stay good, right? You don't got to go through all the, you know, getting it out of the container and all that shit. Yeah, Bavados. They're a cigar, for a cigar humidor. Use bread. Yep. Oh, man, I just spilled that shit everywhere. Then you smoking bread, mama. They're coming for us, Benny. Let them come, because they're coming either way. That's what you got to know. No sense in being anxious twice. Just be anxious once. Rolling machine for cones. They got a 6-shooter. It's a machine. You put 6 papers and 6 filters in it, and you just put the flour on top and just brush it all down in the holes. I don't know how you twist it or turn it or something, and then it pops out 6 cones at one time. I'm like, damn. I need the 6-shooter. Then I would never leave the house, though. Yeah, I'm still planning a trip. I am. I'm actually maybe planning 2 trips. Well, 3 trips. Definitely going to Delaware pretty soon. Looking ass. And then I will definitely be going to Tennessee soon. And then I want to go to California. I want to go out there and, yeah, I want to go to Cal City. So, I even thought for a minute, like, damn, maybe I'll go to Bakersfield, California, go into Walmart and maybe like steal a bottle of wine or something so they can take me to jail. Then when they take me to jail, I ask for them to put me in the same cell as Trezell for the night. Right? They put me in that same cell as Jacqueline too for a minute. I would do her like a man. Swear to God. Put me in that cell with them 2 for a minute. Bet you they won't. Bet you they won't. I'll do that man like a fish. Open his belly up. Open his goddamn belly up. See, that's what they end up looking like. Perfecto. Yeah, you be PC'd up, boy. The hell yeah. They say, oh man, this crazy white boy, shit. Let's put him in the back. Let's put this fool in the back with Trezell. Boy, let me tell you what I do to Trezell. You know what? I don't even want to say. Boy, that old motherfucking me internet. That internet ain't shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I want to have is a bud in breakfast. Yep. I think it'll be here before too long, though. Nicolina. She said, hair down. Say, lovely. Get you some kind of get you a welder's mask. Tanya, you don't have nothing to do with what I said out loud. I open that man like a fish again. I open that man just like a fish. Boy, this shit is so delicious. Shit, the Mexican folks down here, $1.35 an ounce for the best weed in America. That shit's strong. I promise you, you don't want none of this shit. Take the motherfucker. I don't want it no more. Take it. That is stiff. I get an ounce for 100. Nice. That's right, KK. I will try microblading. Thank you, shitballs. You know, I have dabbed before. But I tell you what. That shit, like when I'll get me a couple of grams of that shit, or used to anyways. I never was with all this shit and all the things and the torches and shit. I use a nectar collector, if you ever heard of that. And I'll tell you what, like that shit, like I would get it, and then when I would smoke out of it, man, I tell you what, like that shit would almost give me a damn withdrawal. Like this shit would, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep right. Like it was, I would get the sweats, and then if I went ahead and smoked a piece of it, man, I'd be right back together. And I was like, nah, this shit is too much like drugs. To me anyways. I don't like to mess with them pins. I got a couple of the pins. I don't mess with them because it's the same shit. You know, it's like, you know, I admire the people that can use those things, but I can't. I can't use it. This shit is like drugs to me. Trying to come off of that shit, man. Hell no. That shit ain't weed to me. Hell yeah. They gotta be in a spot where shit. I don't even know. She said smoked it once, forgot where I lived. What's up, sweet D? What's up, little mama? Had to put you to bed for your own safety. Medical grade, yeah. I was smoking dabs and it made me clench my jaw so damn bad, bad like it was cocaine. Damn. Wow. Grow your own. I prefer. Yeah, it don't matter. Have I been to any part of the Caribbean? No. But I love all the women from the Caribbean. I love any woman from the islands. They got them high cheekbones. Ooh, women from the island they're magical creatures. Yeah, a lot of that time, like that BHO, that butane hash, whatever they call it. Like even the best, like when you get it from the top, it don't really have that butane. It has a little bit of that butane taste, but then when you get to the bottom of that batch, that shit'll start smoking straight like butane. Yeah, bro, Brianna, this shit is like drugs. Like you smoke that shit and you won't want to eat all day long. You just want to keep smoking that shit. You've been smoking? Me too. I've been smoking since utero too. I only took like a 15-year break and started right back up again. I got some bad news. Robin Lane's mom passed away last night in her sleep. So, y'all say a prayer for Robin. Thankfully, she died in her sleep. But she passed on. Oh, nice, CG. Yeah. Yeah, she they knew last night it was getting close, and So today was the day, and that's okay. Prayers for Robin. Anyways, guys, I've got a few things I got to clean up. I had a toddler-sized terrorist here at the house this weekend, and it is donuts, sprinkles, and everything all around this damn house. And I just don't want to cry online. So I love all you individually, and remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I'll be back on later, probably not here too long.